Welcome to the class once again. In this class, we'll be learning how to make mixture of colors in your website and how to add text shadows, box shadows. For that, first of all, I'm writing the basic codes and given the title as CSS and already started the live mode. So I'll be getting my output here. Now, I'll make one div first, mention some class here, let the class equal to box. Anything you can mention here. Now inside this I'm mentioning only one heading and given it as hello world. Now coming to the CSS part, I'll be writing all the CSS features in style, give dot box, then mention some height and width. The height will be 200 pixels. We can increase it also. Width let it be 350 pixels. Then give some border or else directly mention the background color. Background color, give some light color, make it gray. Done. Now design the h1 tag. I'm designing the h1 tag now. Give some font family. I'm giving it as Broadway. Then mention the font size as 25 pixels. You can increase it also as per the box size. Then text alignment will be center. The size is too small, I have to increase it. Make it 45 pixels. Okay, fine. I can increase it to. Okay, fine. So it's coming now. I'm using some margin so that it will coming to the center. Giving margin top as 30 pixels and margin from the left side as 200 pixels. It will be shifted little bit to the right side. So this is my normal div tag. For mixing colors, I'll be using the WebKit functions. Let's change the color for the box, or else I can change the color for the background. Let's do it. We can do it for the body tag. For background color, I'm just using background. And for mixing of colors, we can use either linear gradient or circular gradient. So for writing the gradient, I have to use WebKit then gradient. So this function will help me for making mixture of colors. Now how to write this? First of all, write what type of gradient to use. We'll be using the linear gradient. So I'd use linear. If it is a circular gradient, then I'll be using a circle. Then from where I have to start? I want to start it from left top to left bottom. That means the gradient will be from left top to left bottom. Then from which color to which color you want? But I want from red color to I want it to from red color to black. See, it is coming, but it is showing me some random output because it is getting repeated. The size of the background is not fixed, so it is giving me repeated output. So we have to control it. We have to control it by using background repeat. I don't want to repeat it, so mention background repeat as no repeat, then done. So I'll not get any repeated view. Now do one thing, mention some margin here, increase the margin to 200 pixels. Also mention the margin bottom, that I'll be getting it in the center, that the margin bottom will be 500 pixels. Now I'm getting a complete view. Now how to add this part is done. How to mix the colors? We can use either linear gradient or else we can use the circular gradient. Now question comes, how to add the shadows for this? There are two types of shadows. Either we can use the text shadow or else we can use the box shadow. I'll use text shadow for hello world and box shadow for the div. Let's write I'm changing the color of the text here. The color will be, make it a light color, yellow. So first of all, I'll add the text shadow. For adding text shadow, there are two options. Either we can use the 2D shadow or else we can use the 3D shadow. First, I'll use the 2D shadows for both, for the text shadow and the box shadow. Then I'll come to the 3D shadows. For 2D shadows, you have to mention some thickness. Some thickness, like I'm using 5 pixels, give a gap 5 pixels. Then mention the color. Let I want the color to be black. I want to get a black shadow. Now save it and see the output here. I'm getting a black shadow for the text part. We'll be doing the same for the box shadow. For doing the shadows for the box, I have to come to the dot box. Instead of using text shadow, use box shadow and mention the same 5 pixels. It depends on you how much thickness you want. 5 pixels, and make it black once again. Save it. So here I'm getting a shadow. But this doesn't looks good. This is a 2D shadow. Now question comes how to add the 3D shadow. For 3D, in 2D we use the length and breadth, but in 3D we'll be using the length, breadth and width. For that I will be using one more value here for the width. So just mention it, I'm using here also, make it 5 pixels, save it. Now I'm getting a 3D shadow. So this is how we'll be giving the shadows to the text. 3D shadow can be given by using 3 parameters, means 3 values, length, breadth and height values. 2D shadows just length and breadth. Like this we can give text shadows and box shadows. You can do the same thing by using hover. Also this can be done using animation. If you want to make it smooth, we want to move it very smoothly, then we can use the animations part. If you're using it animation and the shadow will be coming with time, then it will look very nice. Like this we can add shadows to our boxes and the text. Okay, thank you for today's class. This is for today's class and we'll be learning something new in the next class. We'll be learning about responsive websites. Okay, I'll discuss those things in the next class. What is meant by responsive website? Why should we make a responsive website? We'll come to those points. Thank you for today's class.